Hello, hello. Welcome to ARMA League Season 2, Hanchans 3 and 4. Just a quick brief over the rules. We do have Akaari, bankruptcy on, so Toby, Akaari, no bankruptcy, or Toby not on. Atamahane on, so not double run or triple run. First winner in order will take it. Kuriange, all rounded Mangan, no board of draws. 1030 Uma with an Oka, where you start at 30k. I am JCakes, and I am. Oh, crap. That's not right. Let's see here. There we go. I am JCakes. I am joined by SBT, who is starting up games right now, so he's going to be focusing on that. But in the meantime, let's have a look very quickly at the bracket going in. So we have today's games being this set of games over here. So I don't really want to say all the names, but this is generally the vibe that's going on. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty interesting day, and I've already got a fairly a Hanchan I do want to look at, but I am curious. I'll So it does seem like we've already watched Nosti, so maybe you should skip that one. But this game is pretty interesting because it involves these two players who we have not seen yet. So we might jump into this game, or we might jump into this one because we've got Nosti, Chewy, and PP, who are all high-end players from last season who are coming in, and then Howaway, who is part of the UK Junk and Ron, and coming into see how how everything meshes along that direction. But I also kind of want to watch this game, so that feels like a bit of a repeat for me. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty interesting lineup. Very quick look at the standings before we go through. So not much has been done, obviously. So it's only 2 games been played so far. So these standings are very much going to be victim, I guess, to whatever happens today and really what happens in general, because we are playing with such heavy ochre that it's it's not truthful to figure out what a season's going to be like until you're well past the start. Anyways, I see all the games have started, so SBT. You got any games that you're interested in looking at? I have a preference for Hanchan 4, but Hanchan 3, I'll leave that up to you.
Hanchan 3, let's see, I get a pick.
Well, for Hanchan 4, I want to pick game 1. You've got My Cheese, Benson, Ronald. This is like the classics. We're back to season 1. But they're all on different teams. Well, not half of them are on different teams, and half of them have formed the same team as they did last season. I think it'd be nice vibes going back.
I think I'd like to have a look. I personally would like to have a look at probably Hanchan table 1 maybe.
Table 1, alrighty.
Yeah, there's a couple of teams we haven't had a look at yet, and I've got 2 SA players on there, so
You're a pod invested, right?
I'm like partially invested, but at the same time I'm very ready to defect.
Well, we've seen your worryingly shallow loyalty to SA last season, where sometimes you're like, I wanna leave. Where's the faith? Haven't you been teaching these players to destroy the which state won last time? Victoria, right?
Yeah, I don't know, man, but like. Yeah, it's like obviously with COVID and stuff, it's just been very unfortunate. We haven't been able to run anything for a long time, and unfortunately, our schedules just don't seem to line up anymore. So we did used to have weekly meetups, but that hasn't happened in months now.
It sucks. Yeah. I think we've only very recently in the past like month or so been able to get meetups up and running so far, but it's nice to have the team league as a way to sort of. All right, actually, Alex said add to this. Team league as a way to sort of start getting the people back together and showing that there is Mahjong to be played.
Yeah, personally at the moment I much more prefer like just online Mahjong, because you get to play from the comfort of your own home, but you also get to review stuff afterwards. Yeah.
But there's a vibe, a flair to when you're playing in IRL, right?
Yeah,
You got the
definitely.
tiles, and you got the tiles going, and you got the, it's like it feels good when you sumo, like you slam that shit right on the table.
Yeah. There's also the air of like familiarity. A lot of SA players, like frankly, we're not good online.
Okay.
SA players are pretty trash online players.
Okay, okay.
But yeah, SA is a lot better at playing in person.
Ah, I
So
see, I see.
yeah, I'm hoping that carries over.
Mm.
So East one, we're into game. What is it? Hanchan 3 of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Jaffa in East, Poseidon in South. This is Megami, but yeah. Do you
Go
want
with
to call them
MK.
MK or
Yeah,
Megami?
MK. Yeah,
Yeah,
MK.
I like
Yeah.
MK. There's flavor to MK.
Yeah.
Anyway, MK in West and Alley Cat in North. Dora is the 8 bamboo.
Alrighty, let's have a look at the vibes. So we've got MK on the opposite seat with 2 Dora already, so that's really nice, and a completed meld. So they've got a very powerful hand already. Pair of Hatsus here for Jaffa. Or, sorry, here it's Jaff Orange, but they can also be called Jaffa Orange. So they can go for a quick, like, maybe a 1000 hand, or even if they can complete it, Menzen might be able to get a bit higher than that.
Yeah.
Nothing.
The hand's going to come together pretty quickly, except, if you draw the wrong way, that hand becomes very awkward and very cheap.
Oh, what a
quickly.
nice 3-so draw for Alicat. Getting rid of that heavy weight. Doesn't choose to cut the 1-man.
Not a fan of that.
Interesting. Perhaps they wanted to cement their pairs in the 2-3-man, or even trying to build a block out of the 5-6-6-7 pin.
Yeah, I feel like that's definitely what they're going for here. I think for me personally, I would have looked at something drastic like the 5-7 pin and like confirming the 6-pin block, just so you can go for like a pin for your Perko shape. But trying to bank on something like this isn't bad either. It's just just a touch slower is all.
And we do see Poseidon with basically garbage, in my opinion. I mean, look at after the first row, it's had no progress.
Yeah, there's nothing. Honestly, there's nothing to talk about there other than how bad the hand is. Like, I've said it before, man. SA players are really bad online, man. There's no flow online, man.
There's no flow. You can't feel it. You can't feel it when you're gonna get a good tile, and like it's still not even progressing well. So I'm at the state with Poseidon where I'm gonna start stacking safe tiles. I think that's so slow. And before the suggestion there was for the audience, there is no Nagashi Mangan, so can't go for that as an option. Tenpai here for Ali.
Yeah, there's a quick reach. It's an interesting way the hands develop. 6-9 way on reach nothing. It looks like, but it's a hand.
Hand on a good weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two weights left, but that's not bad. Quick chi from Jaffa. Waiting on the 3-6. So
just someone's reach. There's no time to sit around and wait for your tile. You go now.
I think it's 7 tiles left, but unfortunately, Poseidon does steal straight in.
Like, on the bright side, it's cheap.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's not. I don't know. There's not much going for him there.
All right, does move us along to East 2. 4-man is the Dora. Oh, how do I see? Okay, that 5-so draw suddenly perks up Alicat's hand.
The hand was looking fast already, and now the 5-so just makes it look even faster. The only drawback with the hand is that you can't just rush like a Tanyao or something. Like, you've got free Dora, but there's no obvious line for you to rush. So that's my concern with that hand, is that there's no cheating line per se. Like, you still have to play Mahjong with this hand. You can't just open and go, I win 8,000 for free. There's still Mahjong to be played with that.
Jaffa poising for a Sanshoku, but does need to pick up that 1 pin, which is, from what we can see, basically dying.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. So is life with Sanshoku.
Yeah. And 4-man draw for Alicat. How greedy are they to choose to go?
Friso here is pretty good, right?
I think they're thinking of cutting south and going for committing to a Tanya.
Yeah.
There we go.
So now we can play cheating Mahjong.
Yes, but this cheating Mahjong's got a lot of weight. You need the 6 pin, you need the 4 pin, you need the 3 man.
Yeah,
It's a
there's a lot
lot.
to find
It's
yourself.
on crutches in terms of like it's a powerful, or rather it's an expensive hand, but it's not got the speed. Or it's not got the
Mm,
convenience, rather. Like I
yeah.
guess on a Shanten count, it's not too bad, but on the applicability of being able to get these
Oh,
tiles, it's pretty bad. Yeah, they're fully coming to this town now,
yeah.
cutting down to.
How do you feel about Jaffa Orange here? You know, declining a East Chunter hand and holding on to that extra 4 bamboo here. Probably Sunshoku East instead, right?
Well, it's what we said before, right? Like to get Chanta, you need that 1 pin, and if you put all your weight on the 1 pin, then, um,
Yeah.
like you could slow down your hand to a crawl.
Yeah. I don't think they had the 4 pin at the time though.
No, no, no. But like, sorry,
Yeah.
but like that's the point. It's like all that weighting is on the 1 pin, right?
Yeah.
And so like if you want to make your hand into what you imagine it to be, you need to put all your weight on that 1 pin. And I'm supposing Jaffa doesn't want to go that far. Like just like don't dream that high, I guess. When you have more efficient lines to go for like reach taunt or something like that. Even Dora 1 if you can get the 4 man.
Hmm.
Let's see. Ah, Poseidon's still got nothing going on.
Yeah. Like looking around, it's just Alley Cat's hand just catches my eye. It's just like it's one of those hands where you've tried to force it into something so hard that it's just become awkward.
Yeah, and they declined the 4 pin chi. So they're
Yeah.
wanting to keep I imagine the chi toy alive?
Like possibly they might be banking on I think they're trying to find a way to utilize both Doras and the red 5. The red 5 man. Because the red 5's so confirmed to be in your hand basically, but
That's so greedy.
not taking the chi here is basically saying I'm finding a way to use all of the Dora. Like you would always
Yeah.
pawn here, but now it's just like as time goes on,
Mm.
those extra Doras are just becoming more and more dangerous. Like you find the 7 bamboo here, for example, and then now what, right?
Yeah.
You cut red 5 into this mess. You cut Dora into this mess. There's it's a lot of sus things going on.
Ooh, 8 so draw. They're getting there.
Yeah,
They will have to, as you say, cut a Dora at some point, but
yeah. There's no way to utilize everything now.
yeah. So yeah, they do decide to cut
Yeah,
the
now
5.
now's a good time.
Yeah.
I like that. Like if you're gonna go that hard, you go there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, though, MK's hand.
Oh, 3 so draw is
Yeah,
very good.
that free so looks pretty good for them, I think.
Yeah, it puts them in Tenpai for a
Or-
Kanchan 6 so, which they do decide to take the Tenpai.
Hmm.
Kanchan 6 so for Reach Dora 1. It's a bit late, and also the
I
pond does signal a Sozu weight. Or at least not a Pinzu weight. Oh!
That's kind of gross.
That's a little bit gross. Reach Apats to Dora 1. Any Ura?
I can confirm I probably wouldn't have taken that reach, but like, what do I know, right?
Well, that's a nice Ipatsumo for MK. Puts them in a nice early lead.
Yeah, like 8K there is very nice.
Yeah. Alright. Jeff Orange here with 3 Raumans, 1 Kanchan, and a pair, so the hand's basically decided for him already.
Yeah.
Poseidon. They've got a Rauman, they've got a Meld, and they've got a pair of Dora. It's not a bad hand. If they can get that 7 man, it instantly turns amazing.
4 pin here is pretty sick.
Really good draw though.
Yeah.
Like their hand is very good. Very very likely to be 8k, possibly 12k if they can get an anchor of the Norths and they decide to reach you, I guess. But odds know it. Completed meld for MK. Lots of nifty shapes, but a lot of isolated tiles, and MK's hand's going to be a very slow compared to Jaff and Poseidon. 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku chance here for Alley Cat. Yeah.
I'm just looking at that 6-pin Poseidon picked up. I think I probably would have discarded the 6-pin as well, but I think it's a deceptively interesting draw. So it opens up some weird ass options. Not good options, just some very strange options.
I like cutting the 5 bamboo because the 6 pin can act as your pair, and say if someone cuts the north, then you could pawn it off and isolate your pair in the 6 pins. Hmm? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
The more you said it, it's just like the more appealing it was. It's just like, yeah, you know what? I agree here.
Yeah. So, I don't. It's a bit of a. Oh, nice 8 pin draw. Very good.
Yeah.
Does,
Five bamboo
yeah.
here is pretty good.
Does like a bamboo, not choosing to Sakigiri the Aka 5 man either, so hoping to maybe draw 4 man and, end up waiting on a pen 7 man for reach draw 3.
Yeah, this is definitely just hoping that you pick up the 4. At the same time, though, there really isn't much of a reason to cut that 5 yet.
Ramen Ishan 10 for Jaff Orange can be very cheap if they get the 9-so draw, but fortunately 3 9-sos are already out. Oh, 1 man draw, very good for Poseidon. Reach draw 2 Tempai, winning on the pen 7 man. 1 out left. 6-so-4 Alley Cat cuts the 2 man. To his Alley Cat. Oh, okay. North are being floated. 9-so cut. Yeah.
Has anyone actually picked up a north yet?
No one's picked up a north yet at all.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Alley Cat just cut a north. Wow, they just cut a north straight in.
Yeah, I was
like... Hold on a second. I did that. Oh my god, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I saw that and it's just like, has it been cut? Like, well, is there an indication that that's safe? And it's just like...
No, I think they just didn't even realize it was Dora. I think that's my bet.
Oh,
yeah. So Jaff Orange waiting on the 6-9 bamboo, but Atuzuke on the 6 bamboo, which is dead, unfortunately.
Quite dead.
Oh, never mind. Comes out from Alley Cat. So it does dealing it to Tanya only. So 1,000 points plus the extra Richie stick. Nice. 2,000 point hand moving us along to East 4.
I like the fighting spirit there, though.
Oh my god, look at Jaff. Oh my god. When you have...
we're a tile away from Itsu.
Yeah.
There's also the consideration that, there's 2 Dora in there as well. Poseidon's hand is also pretty good.
Draws the Yasume side. That's unfortunate. Oh, yeah, it's not bad, but it's unfortunate, that's for sure.
Well, it could also just end up in a 4-7 weight.
Yeah.
The hard part is missing a pair.
Yeah.
Well, there it is.
Let's see. What else do we have? Yeah, you mentioned the Chinitsu/Hanetsu chance from Poseidon. That needs a lot of work. Oh, Tempai already for Alley Cat, waiting for the 1-4 pin. Reach Dora 1.
Dealership vein.
Yeah, absolutely.
Scoff at, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, reach. That's Tempai for
Jaff?
Yeah, that is.
Never mind.
That is wait. No, it's not Tempo.
Nah, not quite.
No.
Well, it could have been, I think.
I think it could have been.
No, not quite. I think it's still not quite. It would have been there, but cutting some weird stuff.
Yeah.
Poseidon looks to have
Sorry.
There's no way.
Yeah, it's not Tempo. Never mind. It looked weird for a second, but I just realized the 2-4-6 so shape means that it can't be. But does choose to downgrade the Ishan 10 by cutting safe tiles. I'm not really sure. But there is a Kokushi push on for the opposite player. Or there was a Kokushi push, but they've decided to just fold out because there was not enough work.
The hand looked Kokushi-like when, at the opener, but with a dealership Richie this early, it doesn't really facilitate it.
Yeah. Looks like everyone's folding and does give the Alley Cat time to Tsumo, so reach Tsumo Dora 1. Uro would make this absolutely massive. No Dora. Tsumo the Yasume, I guess, but
yeah.
Not that they would do and take that seriously. Moving on to the East 4, Dora 6-0.
Yeah, so one stack now. That's a pretty respectable hand as well.
Yeah. Jaffa Orange picking up another respectable hand. Poseidon picking up a pretty fast hand if they're willing to call off the norths. And in fact, they're calling off the 9 so they're definitely calling off the
Oh,
norths.
yeah.
Alley Cat with a
Very.
round con, but still some pretty interesting Pinzu shapes. And MK working with nothing over there.
It's very strange. I didn't think this was in Poseidon's playstyle to, call that aggressively. Very interesting. And it's coming together though. We're looking at Toy now.
Oh, 7-man draw for Alley Cat. That instantly perks up their hand.
Yeah, definitely drawing pretty well here. Looking for a 7 pin now. Does it even need to be 7 pin?
7 pin would
to have an optimal weight. No, it has to be
yeah.
to have an optimal weight.
If they draw a 1-man.
Oh wait, no, it doesn't. Yeah.
Actually no. If they draw a 1-man, then they can.
4 pin here is also.
Yeah, 4
right,
pin
right?
is fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, no. 4 pin would end up on the pen 7 pin weight as well. Because that 8-9 pin, that 7-8-9 pin, it's like a 7-8-9-8-9 pin.
Oh yeah.
So it's alright. It's like stranded by the 7 pins, which is unfortunately dead at this point. So, Alley Cat could be a bit screwed, especially if the 7 pin comes out before they're in Tempai. They might be able to save some face in the 9 pin draw, but we'll have to see. Or like a 1-man draw reaching on an 8-9 pin weight, but that's not particularly nifty either. Ooh, Jaff Orange in an interesting position here. Are they? Oh, they don't want to cut the door. They don't want to cut the door. So
this is quite greedy.
I don't think it's greedy. I think they see 2 opens on their right, and they don't want to feed it.
Yeah, there's that, but I don't know.
It's weird. It's actually a lot more conservative. Greedy would be cutting the 6-0 in my opinion. Oh, 2-5-8 man. Can you reject this Tempai? Can you? Jeff, what are you going to do? Yep, cuts it back. Doesn't want to get rid of the Dora.
Feels a little too conservative almost.
I agree with that. That would have been the Patsumo as well.
Now you're just tunky on Dora.
Yeah. Oh, well. Oh, wow. There's still 3 Dora left. Wait. Just noticed the 6-0s are... Oh, they're very... So it's usable by MK. Not usable by Alley Cat, but Alley Cat may not care enough.
No, it could be 5-so if you really want to.
Can be on a 5-so. Wait, no. Chooses to keep the 6-so Tunky.
Yeah, Poseidon's Tempai as well. Now,
Yeah.
actually got there with the Toy.
Yeah. Waiting on the last 5 pin in the wall. Oh, Tsimo. Oh, Tsimo Tanya Dora 2. Mangan for Jaffa. Moving us along to South 1. Man, this Hanchan has been quick. Very, very quick. No repeats.
Well, there's been one.
Oh, there's been 1 repeat, but
yeah.
Very fast hands. Everyone's playing very quickly. We're going to have to see how this goes.
Shoving the Honitsu.
Shove of a Honitsu from MK. Alley Cat with very, very pretty shapes.
Yeah.
They chose to cut the 4 pin. Wow.
I don't like that as much.
That's...
I mean, I understand. I understand, but I don't like it.
Choosing to hard keep the Hatsu. Probably doesn't want to... Wants to keep like an Ipatsu dissolver. But it's...
I actually think they possibly just look at it and think, oh, I don't need this. Okay, that's 7 pin strange, right? Because like you've already got the 1, 2, 3 pin, so like an argument could be like, I've got the 1, 2, 3 pin and a 7 pin. I don't really need a 4 pin. Yeah, but cutting also the 7 pin there is...
But 1, 2, 3, 4 pin's not that bad of a shape. It improves very easily on the 3 pin, 5 pin draw.
Yeah, it's not that I disagree with you. I'm just trying to rationalize it. It's just, I guess.
Yep.
But you're also holding.
Oh,
you're holding the green.
Oh, did you just see that 7 pin draw from MK? Yeah. That was disgusting. What the hell?
Yeah, this is, it's quite a good hand that just came
Oh,
together very quickly here.
they can
Is
call
is
for
this cheatable?
yeah, Honitsu Dora 2
Yeah.
Tenpai winning for a 147 pin weight. Oh no, it's one pin nine.
Yeah,
One
I
pin.
didn't
Sorry,
think so.
sorry, I did look at it wrong. One pin pay. Honitsu Dora 3. If they can get the last Dora, it'll be Honitsu Dora 4 for a Hanuman, and it's their only live weight in the wall. Unfortunately, Alley Cat is in a bit of a predicament. If Alley Cat picks up a 2-so, no, sorry, a 3-so, they may just cut the Nan straight in. Oh, sorry, cut the North straight in.
I feel like it'd be a little risky to cut it here. Like none of the doors have been cut yet, and the guy next to you has opened on, a fairly strange set of tiles to open on. So yeah,
I
I'd
now,
have alarm bells going off right now.
I now figure out why it's strange. It's because MK rejected a 5/8 pin weight.
Hmm.
Because yeah, if they kept the 6 pin, they could have went on 5/8 pin. I guess they wanted
Yeah.
they wanted to have the pay and hopefully go for a Hanuman. Would you guess? Something like that. Or maybe
It could also possibly that they didn't see the weight. The weight itself was actually quite difficult to find, I think.
yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure it was like a 1 pin cut, but the 1 pin cut looks strange.
Mm. Unfortunately, MK did pick up the 8 pin and would have Sumoed, but oh well, can't win them all. 8-man drop from.
Oh, that would have been like Honitsu Itsu Dora 3 as well.
On the 8 pin?
I think so, because you've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yep.
6.
Yeah, it would have been. Yep.
Yeah.
Would have been Honitsu Itsu Dora 3, which would have been a Hanuman as well. So.
Yeah, I think it may have just been a case.
Oh, Samoing again.
They may have been running low on time, and cutting the 1 pin technically looks a little unnatural there.
Ooh, Jeff
Fighting
on a 2-pin weight, which just turned dead. Oh boy.
Don't do this to me.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, that's a tilter.
Oh no, the tilter is when Jeff picks up the North.
Oh boy. Oh?
Oh. No, just
shoves it.
Yeah.
Sees a lot of like middle pins, probably figures, it's fine.
Suji Trap set? I doubt people would fall for it, but Suji Trap has been set.
Nah, surely not. Don't do this to me.
Who's actually likely to fall for the Suji Trap? It need to be someone who's out of safe tiles. Or sees Suji as their only safe tile, so... Closest person would be Poseidon, because MK is definitely pushing 100% of the time. Oh, Poseidon's running out. Goes for Nakasuji next.
Mm-hmm.
Has another Nakasuji on the 4-so, but also has direct Suji on the 2-pin, which does deal in. Reach Dora 1. Any Ura? Yeah. 1 Ura, massive. 7,700.
Yeah, the 1 Ura there actually makes it a fairly chunky hand.
Huge difference, yeah. Alright, we move to South 1-1. Oh, 3-so Anko, praise be. North, 3rd time it's been Dora this Hanchan.
Is it the 3rd consecutive time, or?
I don't think it's the 3rd consecutive time, but it's been the 3rd time.
Mm.
I at least remember 3 instances this Hanchan where we had North Dora.
Oh yeah, it wasn't consecutive. The last 2 were though, I think.
Yeah. Unfortunately, backfire on the 1-so draw with a 2-so.
Is that necessarily a backfire though?
It's a small backfire.
Oh, it's a backfire if they draw the 3-pin.
Yeah, it's a backfire to draw the 3-pin. If they draw a 4-so, they draw another 2-so. Like, a lot of shapes around the 1, 2, 3, 3, 3 can be improved to something better. And also, if you relieve the 2-pin as your pair. Oh, choosing to get rid of the North now so they don't get into trouble later.
Yeah, like the hands kind of just formed.
Mochi here from Poseidon and Alley Cat. They are going to be slightly hanging each other. However, Alley Cat is finding another way out in Toy Toy as well.
Mm. At this point, you're like really hoping. If you're on Alley Cat's team, you're like fingers crossed.
Oh, never mind.
Exactly that doesn't happen. You're like your fingers crossed. Exactly that doesn't happen.
No. There's a Chanter chance as well. Chanter on a 9, so.
Come.
Oh, Diamond Khan. But like, I think you're right in that the 8-so cuts a lot of options out.
I don't think it necessarily that it cuts a lot of options out. It just pushes you from one slightly safer option to one very funneled option. Because it's you're either Toy Toy or you're Chunter, right?
Or not.
Or save. What are we? Misclick.
But the misclick would have to be on the non.
Interesting. Meanwhile, Poseidon kind of just shaking his hand at the sky. Where is my south? Where is it?
Oddly enough, Jaffa has the most active hand here now because it's alive.
Yeah, like, actually having tiles in the wall somewhere to draw is, quite...
One man draw. Alright.
Yeah, so if Alika can find like a Chun here, it works.
10-pie for Poseidon, waiting for the 3-pin south.
Yeah.
South.
As we've discussed, they can only find the south here, which, there aren't any. But there's still possibly... It's 10-pie, and they need the points. So if it goes all the way until the end, they're guaranteed at least 1,000.
That's true. Oh.
Jaffa's just gone cold, man. Nothing's been drawn for Jaffa in a while.
Yeah. Oh, 7-man though. Yep. Pawn the ball. 4-7, so...
Yeah, 4-7.
Tanya 0-1. I mean, it's a hand. 10-pie with active Yaku, which is a lot better. It's just better than both of the other players who have opened their hand. And Sumo. 1,000 points all. Wait, no. 1,300 all. No, 1,000 all. I have a lot of food. 2, 2, 2, 4. Exactly 30, yeah.
It's pretty... Yeah, that's a nice hand.
Yeah.
So, and what? South 1-2 now?
Yeah.
I don't know, there's not much going on, is there? These hands don't look great.
Shitoi 2 Shanten on our right.
That's about it, really.
West pair from MK, but the rest of the hand is garbage. Lots and shapes. Ooh, 8-pin makes Alley Cat's hand a lot better. But it looks cheap, unfortunately. Unless they can get the 5-pin. And Jaffa working with some things, but really need to see what you draw, because 1-2 pin is a bit of a wait. 4-7, so while nice, is a bit iffy.
The west draw there for MK is pretty nice, but I'm a little not confused. I guess I am a little confused, but I'm wondering what they were going for with the 4 bamboo cup there. Maybe just like a hard line into like some kind of Honetsu, but
I think they're committing to Honetsu. They are far away from it, but I think they are committing to the Honetsu. They polarize their hand a lot. Yeah, they might just got the 5-6 man here.
Yeah, it's looking more and more likely, honestly.
No, never mind. I'm corrected.
I don't think we would have been surprised if that happened there, would it? But like that said as well, though, they do have their west wind, and they're currently in 2nd place, so they could just be going for hand, you know.
3-so draw. Ooh, yeah, very nice.
This hand became, like the problem with this hand is that it's still pretty cheap.
6-pin draw puts them inches them closer, Alley Cat. Is it even like if you squint your eyes, there's a Sandrocker chance if they can get the 5-pin?
Yeah, if you squint really, really hard.
Yeah. 5-pin, then a 6-0 draw. Then you reach, you're waiting for the 1-4 mon. But it'll be pretty. Ooh.
Yeah, Jaffa's hand just came together, really.
Yeah.
Looked away for one moment and came, and you look back, you're looking at Tan Yao, you're looking at Pinfu. So, what else is there? Oh, I guess it's just Tan Yao, Pinfu.
Yeah, Tanya Pin Fedora 1. Maybe it
There's
could be
another-
Tanya. It could even be Tanya Dora 1 if they don't decide to. 6-0 Uncon for.
Yeah. Ishan 10 now, it looks like.
Yeah. Oh, 5-pin. Holy crap. Aka
It's a very
5-pin instantly brightens up Alley Cat's hand.
2 free pin, I guess. Oh, sorry, 2 free mon.
Whoa. That has to be a timeout, right?
Yeah, that's running out of time and not knowing what you wanted to do there.
Yeah. So they had the 4-pin, which is why they didn't instantly cut the 2-3 man. They went because they were like, oh, do I wait up the 3-10 odds or that kind of stuff? But can't be 5-pin can't be correct. 6-0 Khan is so interesting from Poseidon.
It's a misclick, surely.
Maybe. Alright, Jaffa Orange on Tenpai, waiting for the Khan 5-man for Tanyao Dora 3. So this is already a manga on hand. Scary, scary.
Wait, Dora free? I look away for one moment and he's picked. Oh yeah, that's right.
He picked it. He
cheated the red.
Yeah, he cheated the red.
Oh,
so
yeah.
instantly brightened up their hand to 12,000 points. Just 2 5-mans, pretty live weight considering how late it is. How likely is it to come out? I don't think Poseidon. Wait, Poseidon picked up 9-star?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Pretty. No, still not Tenpai though.
Yeah, they're not Tenpai, but that's what their heavy weight was on.
Well, Tenpai now.
Yeah, 7-man pawn Tenpai. It is K10 though. There is no Yaku associated with this. It's just waiting on the 3-so north, hoping to try and rake up those bonuses. Still 2 5-mans left in the wall. Alley Cat's still 1 off from. Oh, that 4-pin hurts. That 4-pin really hurts. Yeah. Ooh, Haite? Haite Tanya? Oh, wait, no, never mind. Right, yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Can't over here. Alright, Jeff Orange and Poseidon Tenpai. Get 1,500 points each, moving us along to South 1-3.
Yeah, so this is where all the repeats went.
Yeah, no. We can't have
Hanchans.
Yeah, we can't have Hanchans that go too slowly, right? We gotta stick to.
All of them have got to be as long as possible.
Oh yeah. Specifically the ones that we're watching.
Yeah, of course. So Dora's the green dragon now, a copy for Alley Cat with the red 5. Hand's not. Actually, hand's alright. Actually, the more I look at it, the more I like it. What else is going on? Not couple shapes here and there for Jaffa, but nothing confirmed yet. Poseidon picking up the 3rd 2-man. And we're looking at, reach Tanyao there. Sun Shocky line buried very deep somewhere in there.
I don't see it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't see it, boss.
It's you gotta squint, have a chug of your favorite alcoholic drink, and then do a handstand to see it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's so deep in there that you're probably not even thinking about it.
2-pin draw. Unfortunately, makes Jaffa's hand look prettier, but it is weighted on that 2-man, which is dead in Poseidon. Well, not dead. Where there are 3 of in Poseidon's hand.
The saddest line would be for Jaffa to just pick up a 1-so here. Yeah, 5-man bails him out technically.
It does bail him out. It gives him an option out of this 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku and more importantly, this 2 waiting. Although who knows? Maybe Jaffa will just pick up a 2-man and won't have to worry about it.
Yeah, could just pick up the last 2-man like a god.
Yeah, exactly. Just draw like a god. Hatsu cut from
It's a
Alley
Tanyala.
Cat. Yeah, well, seems to be they picked up the improvement on the 5 zones, just going for the widest Ashanten possible, and they do get
Yeah,
there. So when
Tempai here now.
yeah, Tenpai.
It's also, you know,
Wait,
all right. Well, that's pretty good for Jaffa.
no. They Alley Cat just rejected a 3/6
Oh yeah,
wait for an 8-man Forso.
interesting.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Oh, you can take a Sun Menshan now. You're not through 10 either.
Yeah. Well, you can take. No, never mind. I got nothing.
Might be superstitious. Might like Champons over wide weights.
Oh, right. Pair-based flow over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh. Time slowed down there.
All
What was
right.
time slowing down there for?
All right. Well, yeah. Jaffa just needs to pick up a 1/4 or a 5/8 pin.
Oh, free bamboo is good.
Ipat's draw from Alley Cat. Are they going to keep their tempo? They do. Dealing right into the Ipats. Reach Ipats. Anything? Got anything for us? Nah, nothing. 2600.
How sad would you be as Alley Cat if that flipped like multiple Oradora?
I mean, well, that's like any kind of like pushing, right? When you push your tempo,
Yeah.
and you're just like, really hope this doesn't flip anything. If anything,
oh, it's fine. It's cheap. Oh no, it's not cheap anymore.
well, if anything, yeah, I guess I'm just like thankful that it's just a reach only, and that you don't really get unlucky on the Uradora. You don't get screwed, like you're not at least initially screwed over, and then have to see what your luck is like. All right, Chun Pon here from Poseidon probably just wants repeats because their hand is dirt cheap.
Yeah,
so far, dirt cheap.
Hand's trash.
I need to fix my words whenever I say something is cheap because sometimes they just con themselves for Dora. So, yeah, looks like Jaffa is just trying to shut it down. Hand's not much better, but they probably just want to knock last place out of their dealership, and yeah. I mean, they can't tell that Poseidon has no Dora, but
I don't think it's just that. It's also the fact that, I don't have dealership anymore. There's no reason to just slow the game down. I might as well just push it along.
But one could argue that in your position, you probably don't want to. You may not want yourself to be the competitor, but maybe let someone else, especially with your hand being so awkward. Like the hand was very slow, and even here, like after 5 turns of, I think basically just improvement. Like I think only very recently drew a very useless tile. It's still quite garbage. So like, you could argue that maybe you don't want to call the Hatsu because you don't want to put yourself in a position where you have to worry, or have to push rather.
Yeah, sure, but I don't think the hand's that bad.
That's
like now you're just out.
Yeah.
Your competitors are doing your job for you.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of floating middle tiles that just easily connect into things.
I guess, but 4-pin a putts cut from Alley Cat seems to be just playing mainline for Chanta without regard for the Ricci itself, I suppose.
Yeah, Alley Cat seems to have just some very, I don't know how to describe it, like some loose style of play. Like they kind of seem to be playing like solitaire Mahjong, even. You can do whatever you want. I'm just going to build my hand. And they're getting there, trying to make use of that double Dora there.
Yeah. So yeah, I take that back. No Chanta because you definitely don't want to go over the 4-man.
Oh yeah.
Jeff is just folding. I can't really imagine Jeff ever taking a position of not folding.
Yeah, you'd have to have some very like strange sequence of draws to suddenly push you into pushing.
Yeah. We see Poseidon is pushing forward their hand towards Tempai.
Yeah, I think Poseidon's unfortunately in the position where they just have to go.
Yeah.
Or they try to minimize losses because it's the beginning of the season, but
nah.
It's so early in the season that you might as well just go and see what happens.
Yeah, and they've got good shapes left over, so they might be able to compete a little bit. It's awkward because, well, it's just awkward. Like, your hand's not
Yeah.
great, but maybe.
If you're on Poseidon's team, you are praying they find the Shanpon way instead of the 4-5.
Yeah, hope
so-
that.
Oh, there's a way to dig out of this.
There is a way to dig out of it. No, it doesn't take it though.
Yeah.
Does deal in. Reach, Ping Fu, Dora 2. Oh, any Ura? Any 2 Ura rather? Okay, no, just one.
Yeah.
Alright, deal in 8,000 points into MK, moving us along to South 3. So, Poseidon's kind of in the dumps, unfortunately. The interesting thing is that Jaff and MK are now in opposition to one another, in that they're only really, 7,000 points apart? 6,000 points apart? I think 6,000 points apart. So, like, Jaff doesn't want Poseidon to go crazy on a dealership or anything like... Oh, sorry, doesn't want MK to go crazy on a dealership.
Yeah,
if first place.
If you're Jaff, you are very interested in somehow getting MK off their dealership, whether you do it or whether someone else does it. I think the interesting position here, I think, is actually Alicat. It's a very low possibility of falling to 4th here, but it's also fairly difficult to climb up to 1st or even 2nd. Like, you still have your dealership coming up, but you're what, like 20? Yeah, you're almost 20k points behind 2nd.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's a very interesting position for Alicat here, and seeing how they decide to play it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, something I just got pointed out that we didn't notice was that Poseidon has a Dora Anko. So
oh no, yeah,
this is
I saw that, but I feel like there were more interesting discussions to be had.
I didn't notice that until the second time when I looked back onto it, but that does put them in a position where if they can sumo like a Hanuman here, they might be able to get to 3rd place poising position.
Yeah, and that'd be... Please do it. I believe.
Ishanten for MK. Hatsu is Alicat's decision whether to go bigger or to try to progress the dealership, and they do decide to call.
Yeah, and I think this is like the discussion I was trying to have earlier. I think they're just trying to push the game forward. It's just like, can't really do much, might as well confirm 3rd.
Yep. Well, not even just confirm 3rd. Might as well get it on my dealership so that I can start doing some real damage,
Yeah. And Tempai now 2-5 pin, heartbreaker for Poseidon here. Open the hand with 3 Dora.
Not a heartbreaker yet. If Poseidon can pick out that last 3 then all of a sudden Alicat's in the dangerous position. Okay, well, or they could just reach you on the 3. They don't take the weight. No, they're not Tempai.
No,
they're not Tempai, but they have bailed themselves out of the 3 out of the necessity of the 3 .
Yeah, so Tempai here for MK now. Free 6-man.
Reach Tanyao Ping Fu Dora 1, kind of deadly, not gonna lie.
I mean, quite deadly.
How many 3/6 are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 left in the wall.
It's actually a decent number.
Yeah. Oh, No, not Tempai. Ishanten again.
It's still not Tempai.
Why? Yeah. It looks like it should be Tempai, but it isn't. It's like, no, we got too many blocks. 6-pin is a hard one. Does decide to shove it in from Alicat. Jaff Orange seems to just be out of the hand.
There are 2 ways for Poseidon to Tempai now.
There are a lot of ways Poseidon can Tempai. They kind of shortened down their Tempais to avoid dealing super dangerous tiles. Still 3/6 in the wall, and a sumo from MK would be massive. It would get them in a really solid 1st position. Oh! It's still not Tempai! Oh, and does decide to deal the 3-man.
Why? That's a yikers. I guess you have to go there, like you don't have much of an option.
But you can cut the 5-man, which is Nakasuji,
yeah,
right?
Exactly. It's just like, you have to go,
yeah.
But 3-man is probably not the greatest option.
Yeah. Oh, well. So it does deal in on the 3-man, dealing in 12,000 points, reach Tanya Pin Fudora. And yeah, now we've switched scales, where now MK is in the lead by, roughly 6,000 points now. And Jaffa has to slightly catch up. Fortunately, it is MK's dealership, so if Jaffa can... oh my god, that's a really good 3-so draw. I was gonna say that if Jaffa can sumo their hand, they might be able to create a nice gap between them, but it's weighted on the 3-so, which they drew, so that's not an issue.
Why can't I follow this?
Alright,
Insane.
look around. MK might be able to get a hand together. It's a little bit awkward, and they will have to get rid of one Dora in the process in that 2-5-so. It's hard to imagine that they don't get rid of at least one Dora in that process. At least is my point. But unless they go for Cheetoy, but I don't think they will. Looking around. Alley Cat with a 2 Shanten away, but a lot of awkward shapes, and they might try to force the Tan Yao in, maybe. I don't know. And what about Poseidon here? What's Poseidon doing? Tan Yao Pinfu shapes 3-man. This instantly flips the hand up. Very nice draw.
We just have some breaking news here from the other tables. No Visa in first place with 78.4 points. And on the other table, Chewy.
Did you just see this?
And yeah, I just
that's really unfortunate timing. Yeah, Jaffa just got to Tenpai winning with a 4-7 pin, and
Yep.
Poseidon got to Tenpai needing to cut the 4 pin. It just deals the putts. So now we're back to Poseidon being in a slight lead here by 3,000 points. I'm sorry. Okay, Visa in first place. Let's look at the results after. I want to see what how this hand's going, because this hand is pretty important.
It's interesting.
Well, which one?
No, I'm just thinking about the point situation. It's very interesting.
Yeah. So, the 2,300 point gap between Jaffa and MK means MK can sumo a 500 1,000. So a Tanya Dora sumo would be big enough. Pinfu sumo would be big enough. A 3,900 Ron would be big enough. So like reach Pinfu Dora, something like that. Reach Tanya Pinfu. I don't think I should be talking about Tanya too much, because it's very unlikely for them to be able to get Tanya anymore. Yeah. Jaffa just wants to end this as safely as possible. Like,
Jaffa's happy with any hand. Anything will do.
Anything will do. Might even get rid of the 8-so here, because, don't get themselves in any trouble. Poseidon's just in the dumps, pick up a hand, any hand, and see if it works.
Yeah, it's just like at this point, it's like Poseidon is just like, what do I do here? Like, do I just win a hand, or do I let them play it out?
Yeah, I think you just win a hand. Just try to get this over and done with, move on.
Definitely.
And Alley Cat with an Itsu chance, but does need to pick up that 4-pin and 7-pin. There's a lot of awkward waitings, but it can become a deal among gun pretty quickly.
Oh, that's a nice draw.
Very lateral improvement from Jaffa, but it is improvement. Ton is a very interesting cut. Does Jaffa choose to speed up their hand? Very rawly? No, it does not.
I don't think Pon, not Pon on the east.
There was the temptation to just like purely steamroll ahead and try to like call, get yourself on the Atazuke for the Haku.
No, yeah, I agree with that. Temptation is definitely there. I don't think it's. I don't know if it's the option though.
Oh, Cheetoy? Oh, that'd be kind of sad if we got Cheetoy here. She's got the 5-so, almost committing to this Cheetoy line, and
yeah, I feel like the wide options. This card would have been like 2-man.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It also leaves you with some pretty shoddy Cheetoy weight. I don't know.
Oh, actually, an underrated component of this is that since they're 2,300 apart, Jaffa actually... Okay, if MK is 10 pi and Jaffa is no 10, and like MK is the only 10 pi... it gets really dicey after a while.
Imagine losing a game to no 10.
I don't need to imagine it. Trust me. Oh, that's a very nice draw for MK picks up the 7. So now just needs a 2-5 mine with a 3-4 pin. Oh.
Oh?
Okay.
Oh?
That's
Those were not the draws I was expecting to see.
those were not the draws I was expecting to see either. Haku's still 2 in the wall. 7-pin draw. Oh my god. We're getting some molto spicy as we enter into the last row.
I think it's a little late though. I think you have to cheat here as Alley Cat, right?
Oh, no, apparently not. Alley Cat says no. Doesn't want to take the Atazuke on the 4-pin. I mean, in this case it was dead, but there's a very good chance you just end up no 10 at this point. Never mind. I take that back. I'm wrong.
Oh,
I'm wrong.
Maybe they're just a god.
Yep. So they are waiting now on the 1-so 9-so. No Yaku, but
I actually kind of like not reaching here.
Yeah. Oh, they get it. Okay.
Nice.
There was a pause there, and I wasn't sure if they were going to skip it and try to go for like the 4-7 pin wait.
I think Alley Cat doesn't play with auto win on.
Yeah. All right. Entering into another round, same kind of point situation. However, the 300 Homba makes a huge difference here. So, if MK runs someone else for 2,000 points, they will draw for first place, which is not insignificant considering that you share the Uma. It's not seat placement. You share the Uma. So, yeah, oh god, I don't even know. It's very frisky. Very, very frisky. Let's see. I don't even know what to think here. I'm so confused. So Jaffa... No. I know. I'm just thinking about this now. Jaffa's got a very nice, very fast hand. However, MK does also have a hand that is pretty fast as well. And MK is Ishan 10, but it is a heavy weight in the 6-man here. Or they will have to... Yeah, there's a heavy weight in the 6-man here.
I think the interesting point is that MK actually has a competitive hand. Like, both in speed and in score. Yeah, like this hand can actually get them over Jaffa.
Yeah. Even if they run someone else, so they're just gonna try and play for whatever gets them to Tenpai with Yaku as fast as possible. Oh god. Another Ishan 10 from Poseidon. However, they do need to get that 6-man. But they do have 3 Dora, so it's a pretty scary hand. Pretty scary. 3-man draw does allow them to get the 4-man as well in order to go for a Tenpai. Alley Cat's still 2 Shanten, unfortunately. However, actually no, there's no however. It's a pretty unfortunate hand so far. They need to get the 7-man or the 1-pin or the West. And 1-pin is dead. So I think about that one.
I think Alley Cat's probably just out of the hand here, looking at like the shape that they have available to them. They're probably just out.
Chi for so means MK is going for that Tanyao Dora 2. Try to just get over Jaffa by raw strength, I guess. Chi identically from Jaffa going for a Tanyao only to try and end things up. Oh, what a 6-man draw! What a 6-man draw! Oh my god! Waiting for the 6-man.
I was just gonna say, it's just I really like this Chi. Like, it advances the hand, but it also applies like pressure to Jaffa. Yeah. Because they can't play the way they want to play now.
Yeah.
So yeah, opening the hand there is very nice.
Aka 5-pin, 2-pin to cement the Aka 5-pin usage.
Yeah.
8-pin will allow Jaffa to get into Tenpai if they want it, and they do decide to take it. Waiting for the 6-9-so. Have a 9-so is no Yaku, so they're just waiting for the 6-so. Chi from the 4-pin, waiting for a She of the 4-pin, not really waiting for anything for Poseidon, unfortunately. And does pass over the win to MK, so MK does come in first place. So we have MK in first place, Jaffa in second place, Alicat in third place, and Poseidon in last place. Are we going to try and snatch MK quickly?
You could try if you want, I guess, but we're gonna have like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure MK's not playing their next game. No, they're not. Alright. Alright. MK, quick energy.
I'm about to like.
Yeah, no, just fire them through.
Fire the games.
Yeah, just fire them through. I don't know who MK is in the Discord, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I've asked for the extended spreadsheet. Probably just cut to a break, maybe.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna cut to a break unless Alicat responds in the next minute or so. Yeah, well, we got nothing, so we're gonna have a quick break. We're gonna be back in about 5 minutes when the games start up properly. Yeah, so just hold on. We're gonna be watching Cheese's game, if you guys know who Cheese is. Alright. Be right back.
Hello. Hi.
Hey, welcome. Congratulations on your win. Sorry, we're gonna go queue back. We don't have much time because unfortunately the game's fired really quickly. But was there any particular moments that you wanted to talk about, or like how express any feelings about the Hanchan going forward?
No, not really.
No, not really.
Try to play safe and
Try to play it safe. All right.
yeah, go for the hands that were winnable. And that was it.
Yep, fair enough. Fair enough. Did you feel like it was any like sort of like a lot of how was your mentality as you were going into the final like 3 hands, because we saw like 3 overtakes in 3 hands. Jaffa was above you by 7,000, and you were above Jaffa by 6,000, and Jaffa ended up 3,000 ahead of you, and then we got to this really tense South 4 situation. Was there any like mentality going through with it?
I was just happy taking the second. Like he took such a big lead on his dealer turn that I didn't feel that it was just like try to get some points back for my team. But yeah, the hands just came together and got pretty lucky. I think I got a few Ipatsu hands as well, so can't complain.
Let me check. Yeah, we see a few big ones over here, but overall good effort. I don't think you dealt in once. No, you didn't. Just stayed safe and kept your head down and just knocked out the competition. Very nice. So how are you feeling? Going into this team league. Have you is your team ready to knock everyone out, or so I didn't recognize your name in the Tenho, but DC. I thought you played last season, right?
Yeah, I played with Ronald and Frosty as well, so we were a team.
Yeah. So yeah. Uni Fan Club 5 Frosty. Yeah, so it seems like same team as last year plus 1 more.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on your win. Good effort, good job, and best of luck for your next Hanchan.
All right, thanks.
No worries. All right, catch you guys later.
Catch ya.
All right, that was MK, or apparently DC, because people are losing their accounts left and right and rebranding. So yeah, all right. I guess the games have already started, so let's check in. I wanted to watch this game because I have a bias towards it. Oh, actually, we got 3 minutes. You know what? We're going to be right back. We'll be right back in about 3 minutes. Hold on for us. Hello, welcome back. We are just about to start up this Hanchan with Cheese, Mai, Benson, Ronald. I'm quite looking forward to this one. Cheese in the east seat, Mai in the south seat, Benson in the west seat, and Ronald in the north seat. Yeah, this will be pretty interesting. Mai is super big in Seoul. I'm not wrong about that, right?
Actually, I think that's accurate.
Yeah, I think Mai has like a really high ranking count on Seoul. Someone can let me know. And then obviously Cheese and Benson high ranking, and Ronald high ranking in the last. So they played in a lot of the tournaments. So they played in ARMA last year. They played in ARMA League last year. Played ARMA League in this year. They've got a lot of the experience there as well.
20, if memory serves correctly, and it should because I played on that team, but my memory's fuzzy now.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Ronald played on the 2019 IRMC.
Yes, I was thinking. I remember there was something. Yes, they were played in the 2019 International Online Reach.
Yeah,
Mahjong
I was like, I
competition.
really hope I remember this properly because I was on that team.
I completely forgot. Yeah. So this is gonna be absolutely wonderful. All right, so we're queuing in one. So is the Dora? How we're looking? All right, let's look around. We got
like an uncle already for cheese and a completed block.
yeah,
It's cheap looking,
yeah,
but I like it.
yeah. Reach Tanya Tsumo 2K all would be pretty good. Might even be able to get some nifty. No, I can't see us getting pinned through with this.
Oh, there's a DC. Why is there a DC? Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, Reynolds DC. Oh yeah. They were mentioning that in the Armor League. Yeah. Oh. Unfortunately, the Tenho client doesn't really have a good system of stopping DCs, and I'm pretty sure we don't even have a policy for it because it's really hard to have a fair policy for it.
Yeah, like in a perfect world, we would get some kind of like the admin screen would give us some kind of notification saying, "Hey, someone's DC'd."
Yeah.
And we'd have the option to pause the game.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I actually believe that if you DC, the game should keep going because you've signed up for an online league. It is your responsibility to make sure your connectivity is good.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, it's not like chess how you just lose time and eventually lose the game. You can screw someone else over by being DC'd.
Look at all those draws, by the way. Those draws would have been golden for Ronald. Yeah. But mine is on a less punishing and more of a there is no comfortable way to deal with a DC other than to let it go, in my opinion. Like you can't expect a pause, like an extended pause. That's just not feasible. So you just gotta let it go, and you gotta let it. You know, someone gets screwed over, but hope they come back. And yeah, so that's more my take on it. So we do see that Benson has decided to go for the Honitsu here, cutting the 644 pin. Gonna go for Chun Hanku Honitsu. So
yeah,
seems like that's what
the awkward point is that they're actually kind of stonewalled by Cheese. Like if Cheese picks up any like a 2-man here, it's like a 2-man or even another 5-man. It could be pretty good for them.
Oh, Khan. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I was gonna say that the 677 Mon is a nice improvement because you can draw the 5-8 Mon, but do they take the Khan? But they do decide to take the Khan almost immediately, which was interesting. However, in the face of Ricci, they are not willing to cut any Ipatsu and do or any overtly dangerous Ipatsu and do decide to cut the Haku. So Mai is waiting on the Kanchan 8-pin for Reach Dora. Well, it's going to be Dora 2 if they get it, because they are waiting for the new Dora, which has flipped to Haku draw for Benson. That's kind of.
I think that's good discipline though.
It's discipline, but it hurts.
Yeah.
Hurts a little bit, you know.
It's very good discipline though. Just instantly cutting the Haku, not even thinking about maybe I hold on to it, find a pawn of like the 4th one. No, just instant cut. I like that a lot actually.
Yeah.
If they've decided to fold and they've stuck to it, so very impressive right off the bat.
Not even tempted by the 2-mon. Yeah, they're just out of here.
Very what's the word? Yeah, very disciplined here. I like it a lot actually.
Yeah, Benson is a very disciplined player. Ooh, 3-so draw for cheese.
This isn't tempo, is it? Yeah.
No, it's not tempo. It's not tempo. But they do decide to cut the 3-so over the 1-so, probably thinking that 1-so is the Dora first of all, but
we're tempo now.
Yeah, 1-so is the Dora, and 3. Even though 3-so is Suji. Oh my god!
Is this a Baimon?
If they hit Ura, no. If they have more Ura, yeah, it's a Baimon. Oh my god! Jesus. Reach your pots to Madora 5. Baimon for cheese. 8,000 all plus the 1k. That's a good start. That's a very good start. Yeah, I also didn't notice last hand that 3-so was Suji. I thought it was completely live. But yeah. I got nothing to say to that. You got anything to say to that?
No, that's just tasty.
Yeah, that was a little bit tasty. Yeah.
I don't know. There's not much to comment on there, just other than the fact that that's quite good.
Yeah. So you know what? Let's just move on. Alright, moving into this hand. She's got some very nice shapes in here. 1 Aka, Kanchan. Very likely to finish their hand.
Yeah, just picking up that 6-mon light earlier as well just made the hand shape just very nice.
Yeah. Honitsu push here for Ronald. Especially it's with the North pair. It can be a very nice 3,900, even 5,200 if they can get enough Fu. Rangman Ishanten from Mai. However, they will need to get rid of the Dora unless they can draw like a 7-so or maybe a 9-so if they're willing to take that. And Benson at the top. Pretty fast looking hand, but it's pretty cheap, unfortunately. Unless they can get that 8-so. I think 8-so is the pivotal draw, because that'll get them into like Reach Pin Fedora 1 kind of looking shapes. 9-pin being offered to Ronald. Ronald's struggling to figure out if he should take it. Does decide to take it.
I think I would have been slightly surprised if he didn't take it.
Yeah, me too, but it was they left it up to the decision. Alright.
I like having the discipline to like sit there and think about it though. Like with every decision I like in Mahjong, I feel that like even if it should be a snap decision, you should take a moment to think about it.
Ooh, interesting decisions from Benson. Did not decide to take a 2-2-3 pin, but kept the 7-9-9-so in the hopes of getting an 8-so. However, with the 2 8-sos out, it's already slightly dead in the window at this point. Well, not dead in the window at this point, but it's dying in the window. 8-so draw for cheese. Oh my god, makes the hand so much tastier.
Yeah, it definitely improves the shape of... Oh, does it improve the shape of the hand, actually?
Well, it allows a 6-9-so draw, and 9-so looks very nice considering that you see 2 8-sos and that your Kamichara is going for a Honitsu. So 6-9-so would be very... So you expect 9-so to be very heavy in the wall, which is partially true. 5-man draw does give Cheese the option to go for Tanyao Dora 2. Unfortunately, however, they decide not to take it.
Another Richu from mine. 4-7 pin.
4-7 pin, yeah. So 4-7 pin versus 2-5 pin. We got Honitsu, Bakahon, Honitsu only, from Ronald. And reach Dora 2 here for my.
Oh, that's pretty good for cheese. Ishan
Yeah.
10 on, confirmed pair now.
Yeah. So 3 6 pin, 4 6 9 so we'll get them into tempo.
Oh.
Ooh. Yeah, I think Benson's just out of here. The hand's not really developed enough to do anything with it. How many 4 7 pins do we have left? 1 2 3 4 5. 3 4 7 pins left versus 1 2 3 4 5 6. 2 5 pins left. Oh, how greedy are you? How greedy. Very greedy, and does deal right in to my reach draw 2. Any error? Yes, 1 error puts him up to 8,000.
Yeah, that hurts.
That does hurt, and pushes us to East 2.
Pretty good for my, clawing back 8,000 points from the Baiman grabs their dealership.
From the Baimard penalty that she's decided to dunk everyone on.
So quite a nasty hand there.
Yeah. Alright. Cheese has got like a completed meld and a Rangman, but not really anything to look at properly. 3-pin draw for Benson is absolutely amazing. If Benson get that 5-so draw, don't even think about it. They're already tempai waiting for the 4-5 pin. No, 1-4-5 pin rather. My on the right here, pretty nice looking hand. Tanyao, Dora 1. Hopefully reach Tanyao, even pin through Dora 1. That'd be really nice. And 5. Okay, completed nice Sozu shape, but again, it's similar to cheese. It's kind of a ugh.
Yeah, I think the problem with like 5's hand is that if you only look at certain parts of it, it's very pretty, and then you open your eyes a little bit more, it's just like, oh wait, no, oh no.
Yeah, it's ugh. Yeah, what are you gonna do with this?
Actually, you know what it is?
What?
It's when you play real life Mahjong and you flip over your first 8 tiles, it's just like, and you pick up the rest of your hand, it's just like, okay, I want to reshuffle.
Yeah. It's I think when I play with my friends, we have the terminology. My hand is half Tanpin Sanchaku and half Kokushu. Because you flip up the meld, and then when you sort your hand, one side of your hand is like, 5-6, 4-5-6, Aka 5-6 or something, and the rest of your hand is just all isolated honors. You're like, well, I mean, I guess the first 4 turns play themselves. Oh wow, that's a really nice 1-man draw for my. Oh,
I don't want it.
All right, I guess they didn't let the Itsu chance.
Yeah, I guess they're placing a high priority on that Tanya Pinfu line, or you could even go just like Tanya Dora for dealership 5. What is it? 5-8.
Yeah. It seems like they're just super hyper focusing on this Tanyao, and not at all on. Yeah, they're just hyper focusing on the Tanyao here. Alrighty.
I don't think I mind that all too much, actually.
So the thing is that they weakened their, because before their shape would have been 3-6-9 mon, but then it just becomes a 3-6 mon. So it came at a slight cost when they weren't willing to get rid of the 5 mon, right? There's some efficiency costs there. Oh, sorry, the 7 mon at the time. There's a small efficiency cost, and they are okay. So they're tempo now waiting on the contract 6 mon for Tanya Dora 2.
What you lose in efficiency, you gain in I don't know what the term is, potential speed.
I think you were looking for open speed in terms of terminology. Tempai here for Benson when you're on the contract on 3, so no Yaku, so probably just looking for an upgrade somehow. Oop, 6 man being eaten up by cheese.
Yeah, fairly unlikely here. Let's go with this, I think.
Very unlikely, especially when you see a Dora, a dealer open up that way. There's no reason for you to get frisky about it. Ooh, 3-man draw, really nice for 5. Puts them to Ishan 10. Raoman, It's like Ramen, there's a lot of weird Tunky stuff happening.
Yeah.
But
Too
yeah,
little, too late, maybe. But
we'll have to see. Cheese seems to just be trying to go for K10. Well, oh, 3-so into
there's no
Benson.
Yaku
Yeah,
there.
no
though.
Yaku. No Yaku. 8-so is probably Tenpai. 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. Yeah, so 4, 7-so at least. There's a 4, 7
Is there?
pin. 4, 7 pin
Takes a
rather.
reach as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, it takes it. Reach Tanya Pinfu. No complaints over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 out left. And Sumo Nami from Benson. 3-so Sumo Nami. We'll shut that down.
Yeah, 5 just can't catch a break. You're like, oh, what the hell? Dealer's got a, sumo buyman. Oh, what the hell? I dealt into 8k. Oh, I reach, and this guy is like sumo nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5's not catching a break, man.
Hey, look, it's not about you only need to catch a break on your dealership, because when you catch a break on your dealership, you can stop really hard. So saving up the flow, I guess. Rejection of the Haku from Ronald here. Did not decide to go fast. Maybe wants to go greedy. As greedy as possible. No, it can't be. Nice shapes here from Cheese. 4, 5, 7. Yeah, pretty nice shapes from Cheese. Tanya. Could even be Tanya only. She might just want to shut this hand out really quickly.
I had to like tab out for a moment. I came back, just like, why is there a 7-1 there?
I don't really know why either. I'm not quite sure. Benson here, Ishan 10. How on a Dora 1 potential, but might have a lot of weight on that 8-man, which already we see 3 of, so might not be very nice for Benson. And that is Tenpai for Benson, and they do decide to take it, waiting on the counter on 8-man. 1 left in the wall, but reach Dora 1. When you get there, you get there,
Yeah. And as dealer, it's just like, don't really want to fuss around, and there's not all too many improvements you can make to the hand.
Yeah. Oh, Oikake, immediate Oikake Richi from Cheese, waiting off the Penchan 3-pin. Reach only. That's a very aggressive play from Cheese. I think Cheese probably... Sorry, what's that?
Seems a little loose, doesn't it?
Yeah, it works out.
I mean, yeah, it pays off, but yeah, it's questionable.
So, I think the mentality with Cheese was that he didn't think he was going to fold, so he wanted to read Chi to shut out Benson's dealership, is my guess. That's my guess at the thinking. But it's a very high variance play, right? Because you're putting yourself under a lot of potential to just deal into like a dealer reach Dora 4 or something like that, and you just die.
Yeah, you're definitely like crossing the road in front of traffic there, I feel.
Yeah, but sometimes you want to get your ice cream a little bit faster.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It could also just be like you're so far ahead that you can afford to push like that.
It depends on how you phrase that sort of thing, right? So one party is you're so far ahead you can afford to. The other hand is I'm so far ahead, even if the dealer sumos, I'm probably fine. But if I deal in big, I'm screwed. So there's it's not. I don't think it translates perfectly.
That's a nice draw. 1 month.
Yeah. It's okay. It cheapens their hand a lot. They really preferred the 4-man draw, but can't ask for everything.
I feel like if we've sped through the game so quickly, you start actually thinking about what is a feasible placement. Like, are you expecting to catch 52,000 within the next 6-ish hands?
With a dealership, anything's possible. It's really you can't confirm your dealership. You can't confirm your placement until you see your dealership, and especially see the hand that you got in your dealership.
Yeah, I think that's fair, but there's also you really got to start thinking critically. I feel you got to start weighing out the odds.
Interesting. Ronald decides to cut the 6, so making it a round card, but completely getting rid of Sananko chance. like completely extinguishing it. So yeah, I'm not really sure. Probably saw a 5-so, 7-so a lot better than the 6-so 1-pin, 3-pin, probably. But
Yeah,
I
it could
mean,
be a factor of having a dealership. They just want to increase the odds that they're going to finish a hand.
right. But
Mm,
yeah, it's not really too much of a speed compromise though. If you cut, say, the 4-so, or I guess
Yeah.
8-so would be better. But that's their that's their decision. We'll see a Roundcon weird Ishan 10 from my Roundcon around. No, it's 2 Shanten. No, it's not. It's not a Shanten. It looked like a Shanten for a second. No, it's 2 Shanten.
Well, there it is. 5-so for 5.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Very
Ishan.
nice. Yep. Just needs to fill out the other round con.
Yeah, and if rounding out of shape as well for cheese. Everyone's kind of advancing the hand
Mm-hmm.
slowly but surely. Benson's also rounded out their.
Ooh.
Oh, that's just Empire now.
Yeah, that's just Tenpai. Contra 8-pin. Reach draw 1. Yeah. Suji trap, quote unquote, on the 8-pin, but 8-pin, like a Reach Suji is often very, very infamous for being not very reliable. So highly doubt someone would cut the 8-pin and think it was safe. They might cut the 8-pin because they need a push. Like 5 is so like Ronald's probably gonna. Oh, very nice discipline. All right. I was gonna say that Ronald might just cut the 8-pin if they draw it because it doesn't fit and they want to pursue their dealership, but no, they're not willing to deal the 8-pin out. Very smart decision. Full fold here from Cheese. Full fold from Mai. Yep, it's just a fight between Ronald and Benson.
I was just thinking, keeping the 8-pin actually opens up some weird Tanyao possibilities.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's quite far away.
Or they just get it themselves and they could wait on the 6-man.
Yeah, or just Tenpai. I feel like you reach here.
Oh, wow, did Jigoku 6-man way? I didn't know if that's an insta-re in my opinion.
It's questionable at the least, just because there's already 3 of them.
Yeah, and it's dead because we can see the last one's in Benson's hand.
I mean, 5 doesn't know that.
Yeah, 5 doesn't know that, but I mean, you can see that there are 3 of them out, and does deal straight on the 8-pin.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. Reach draw 1. Any Ura? No Ura, so just 2600. Moving us along to South 1. Alright.
I kind of low-key like that reach. I don't know if it's correct, per se, but I kind of like it.
Alrighty. Yeah, let's see what happens with this one. 5 already at Ishan 10. Needs to get the 3-pin and either the 7-pin or the north. Cheese has got some really, really impressive shapes over here.
Yeah, she's rounded out that one free Sozu block, with that 2 draw. So that's especially on his dealership round, advancing the hand like that. Arguably the weakest block of his hand is pretty good for him.
Yep, fully agreed. Mai with the double south pair and a lot of completed shapes. Also has the makings of a pretty fast hand.
I'm looking at Ronald's hand. I actually think there's a lot of potential there.
Yeah, they cut the 2 norths, which, like, while they lose the Yakai potential, they've seemingly added a lot of maybe ping through door 2 potential. Hopefully, unfortunately, Mai is playing faster with the double south pawn.
And it's on the doorstep now as well.
Yeah. Ooh, 5-man draw. Very, very nice for Ronald. Puts him into Ishanten.
4-7.
Whoa! Cuts the 1-man. Confirming the Tanyao, but losing the 4-5... Well, losing easy access to the 4-5-6 Sanchoku chance.
I think they may have just overlooked the fact that 1-man might have been Dora.
Yeah, probably. Oh, actually, no, there's a 6-man in their pond, which leads back to why did they cut the 6-man, but it's yeah, a bit of a tough position here for Ronald. 8-man draw for Cheese. Amazing draw. Puts them in an amazing Ishan 10. And with the Khan, they've got it 1 Dora added into their hand. So they have 2 Dora at the very least.
Yeah. Should mention though that Mai is Tempai now. 3/6 bamboo. Oh. Oh.
But Cheese has the makings of another like dealer Baimon.
It's not actually a Baimon, is it?
Reach Pinfu Reach Sumo Pinfu Ipeiko Dora 2 Aka. Never mind. Never mind. Let's not think about that anymore. Does dealing in double south 2600, moving us along to south.
Yeah, on the bright side, it's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
And
oh, what the hell is this? Yeah. I agree with you. I don't know. Hand looks ridiculous.
Come on.
Okay, well, to be fair, Mai has a pretty fast hand as well. Not very expensive, but pretty fast. So they might be able to shut out Cheese from speed. 2 Dora for Benson. And could even go for like Sozu Hanitsu, even just as a means of cashing in the Dora, which they have decided to do.
Very quick pawn.
Yeah, very quick pawn. We're seeing a lot of... Oh, yeah, another quick pawn. You know,
very quick pawns.
Everyone's playing fast. They want their hands.
There's also just a Sozu Hanitsu.
1 pin Anko for Cheese. Puts them in the Ramen Ishan 10. It could be... It's probably a Nomi, but, I mean, if you can shut out these hands with a good early wait, especially if you can wait on non-Sozu, you might win faster. But there's more danger, of course. Oh,
went the wrong way.
Yeah, went the wrong way.
Actually, no, going the correct way doesn't change anything there.
Oh, no, I meant more like if Cheese had cut the 6-8 pin for no reason. 6-7 pin for no reason.
Oh,
then...
Okay, yeah.
Oh. Ramen, Sanmin Chan Shabo Ishan 10 now.
He opens up the 369 possibility now.
Yeah. Lateral. This is the dictionary definition of a lateral improvement in your hand, where not directly, but 8-pin Anko for pawn of the Chun. Now Benson is posturing with quite a scary hand, but 10 pi here for Cheese on the 5-8 pin weight. However, there are 5 outs in Ronald's hand.
This is actually kind
of...
Nakatsuji technically as well.
Yeah, well, Cheese isn't going to put themselves into danger. They're just going to let themselves try and just sumo it out.
I'm fairly doubtful Cheese would end up in a reach here now, just because
4-7 pin weight. Oh, could Cheese get into a bit of trouble if he draws another 4? Never mind. No, take that back. He's out. 7 pin, dealing right into Ronald there.
Yeah, that might just be a lapse in concentration, it looks like.
Or like shoving their hand forward. Either or moves on the dealership, and pretty much the ideal outcome for Cheese, because Cheese wants Mai and Ronald to be close so that they're fighting with each other, and especially if they can get to a point where Mai has to go for a cheap hand.
It looked like Ronald briefly DC'd there again.
Ronald does wake up with something really nasty though. Look at that. Tanya Pin Fedora 1.
Yeah, and being stuck in 4th place suddenly turns into a fight for potentially even 2nd now.
Yeah. Cheese again opening up with a godly hand with 3 Dora and nice shapes.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a fight for 2nd place now, it looks like.
Yes. Unless Benson can show us some really, really, really disgusting sumos, it's very likely that, it's as you say.
Gonna show us some real Mahjong.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, Mai is just progressing so fast right now.
That is a step forward for Benson.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunately a hidden step back. Like, not a lot of five bamboos. Actually, no 5 bamboos left for Benson to draw. Kind of. Yeah, Cheese is just Ishan 10 now. Just watch him rip the last 2 pin.
Tenpai for Mai. However, it is an awkward Tenpai. because they drew the they completed a Railman, so now they're on a Tanki. Oh, they've got a Railman here.
No,
Oh, sorry, a Nobutan.
yeah, they've got a Nobutan now, but it's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of just hold on to it.
Yeah, they do reject it. 3-pin offer skipped by Benson. Guess they don't want to settle.
I guess the question here for my is
Contra 2-pin. Wait for reach Dora 4.
Alright, just rip the last one, cheese.
No, Benson's just gonna deal in.
Oh no.
Yeah, reach apart Dora 4, Hanuman minimum.
And that was, I think that was the exact optimal situation for cheese as well.
Yes, you have 3 low-punted players, all aiming for very small, except for obviously Ronald. You have low-pointed players who are going to try and they're just trying to eke their position, right? So Mai just wants a small win because they just want second. Ronald just wants to win, but you're always going to have to deal with that anyways. And Benson only really needs a small hand, like a 3400, so 3900 hand, to try and get out of last. So
looking at that hand they've opened up with, though, they might. There's a possibility of clawing to second, I think, maybe even.
What would they? Well, like reach, Pinfu, Tsumo, Itsu, Dora 1.
It'd be 2 Dora with Itsu there.
Oh crap!
They've got the red 5 and 6 mana Dora, so yeah, there is a possibility to drag themselves out.
Yeah.
It can't be on Sumo though, because then they actually.
What?
No, yeah, Sumo's fine. My bad. They're 2,000 over my.
Yeah. Well, they'd be 5,000 over with the Sumo penalty as well.
Oh yes. Cheese is just picking up some tasty hands here.
Yeah, Cheese is drawing like God today. Like, it's ridiculous. Oh, nice.
Good draw.
Yeah, very good draw. Adding Pinfu as well. It's reached Sumo, Pinfu, Itsu, Dora. Let's say you hit an Ura and a Parts. That's a Baimon, potentially.
It's the 6 man.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my god!
Don't say I didn't warn you.
So here's interesting, right? Let's say the Aparts round goes through.
And it's like a 3 man from Cheese.
Yes, and it's a 3-man from Cheese. What do? That's awkward. No, sorry. No, it's 3-9, actually. Yeah, you take it in the void last.
Yeah.
All that.
That's enough for second.
Yeah, no, it's enough for tie second unless he hits Ura. No Ura, so it's a tie second. I think it's a tie second place. Yeah, tie second place.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
Yeah.
The on a Mungun Sumo, it is a tied second.
Yeah. Well, that's certainly a game. I don't really know what to think about that one, if I'm honest.
It was lots of back and forth. Like, not with Cheese. Cheese kind of just flew. But, like, back and forth with everyone else. Like, it looked like 5 wasn't going to make it, and then, he fought back. And then Mai was, like, kind of in the dumps, and then fought back. And then Benson kind of, looked like they had a position, but kind of just stumbled right at the end. And, did manage to claw it back. Unfortunately, missed the Oradora, though.
Alright, well, without any delay, we do have Cheese on the board. Hello, Cheese.
What's up, guys?
So from... excuse me if this is me using outside knowledge. From knowing you, were you just bored? Because you were handed a lot of hands that kind of just played themselves.
Oh, so... Long story. I played like 6 hours of Singaporean Mahjong before this game.
Yeah.
My head was already hurting. So... Yeah, I honestly didn't feel anything when I was playing this game.
That actually explains a lot. No brain, only Mahjong.
Head empty.
Yeah, I guess it helps when you just get given tiles, right? You don't need to think anymore.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think this Biomon has anything to say. It kind of played it very procedurally,
Yep.
Yeah.
Just even with 1.5 draws or something left, just reachy anyways. And...
Yeah. Just Sumo, Patsumo, no Ura, because you're unlucky, obviously.
Yeah, never lucky.
Never lucky. Was there any moments that you felt in particular? I don't really have anything in mind because it just felt like you played the hands that were given in front of you.
Yeah, honestly, not much to talk about.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess I'll just talk about the team in general. So like after the sad outcome from the yesterday, we ended at like negative 115 or something.
Yeah, and then
So I said to V that, okay, we gotta go plus 115 tomorrow, and I guess we exceeded expectations.
So no, this is actually an interesting decision. Sorry.
Okay,
This
true.
one.
Alright,
So
alright.
yes, so we were thinking about this one. Yes,
Yeah.
you don't have many fold tiles, so you could just end up dealing in, but you open yourself to a lot of variance when you decide to reach it. What were the like?
Yeah,
Go like
it was basically it. Like I have the 4-pin Anko.
Yeah.
So it's blocking out the use of 3 pins.
Yeah.
And then like you said, I don't have much to fold on. Like yes, I could just deal into 12k and then lose my massive lead, but I can just deal in anyways while trying to fold. So I'm pretty sure it's just plus EV to chase and get lucky and run the 3-pin.
Was there any mentality on like you could Dharma and go for a Tanyao? You can get the 2-man off, or even like a
Like I'm gonna chuck 9-pin and 1-pin and whatever other tiles that aren't getting me to Tempai.
Sure, that makes sense.
Seems rough.
Yeah.
Either way, this position's pretty rough. Whichever decision you make, right? Let's say I chuck 5-pin and I probably chuck 2-pin, and I draw nothing. Then I'm like, oh, what do I throw? Oh, the 2-man pair, and then it's just stressful, right?
Yep.
Either way, it's stressful. Whichever one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. Yeah, I think this was the only time I had a question. I just wanted to squiz through it. Other than that, there wasn't really much to say because, like, again, you picked like this kind of super disgusting Dora forehand that you managed.
Actually, about that one, I was thinking of whether I want to cut the 1-3-pin away.
Like here,
but yeah, because I didn't want to have to wait on the 2-pin, but I figured they'd bin the wall anyways. But I wanted to win the hand, so even if I reach it, the 2-pin might not come out if people draw it.
Yeah.
And then relying to Tsumo 2 live tiles is there.
I think you can cut the 1-3-pin here. Like, it's not that bad in my opinion.
Yeah.
Especially because the 4-5-5 serve is pretty good. Like, if you can get the 3-so in that shape, or you get a 9-so, or the 6-man, like, you create a lot of really nice Intotsu looking things.
Yeah. But I just ended up going
head empty, no thoughts. Just go for the Shanten up.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I thought that both 2-pins were live in the wall, so...
Why would you say that?
Well,
okay,
more like there was a good chance they were in the wall. I didn't think they were in Kamicha and Shimacha.
Yep.
And I guess like the 1-pin from Toyman doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Yep.
But
yep. Fair enough. Well, congrats on your win. You guys definitely exceed expectations. I know Visa got a plus 70 and you got a plus whatever this is, plus 90.
Let's check the sheet. Plus 80.
Plus 80, yeah. So you guys definitely...
He also went a plus 80, yeah.
Yeah, so you guys definitely exceeded expectations and ended out this week on a positive. So congratulations, good effort, good work.
Thanks a lot.
All right, yeah. Hopefully, best of luck next week, and hopefully your team can... Do you hope that like you have a thing where you go negative first 2, then positive second 2, but so positive that you end up net positive? I guess that's technically a good thing, right?
Wait, what was the first part of that question? You were like, do you hope? Like, do I hope that I just go negative 100 on the first day?
No. That's my point. I'm saying like, it's like because you ended up overall being positive like 40 or something. But do I hope for you that next week you have a similar thing where you go negative 100 on the first day, then positive 160 on the next day?
No.
But it's...
Absolutely not. We go plus 200 over both days.
Yeah, of course. All right. But yeah, congratulations. Best of luck next week. And yeah.
Yep, there's still one game on, I think, so
Yeah.
you guys can switch over to that.
Yeah, that's
Thanks
what.
a lot.
No worries. Yeah, as Cheese says, there is one game. I think we're just gonna go watch that one.
It's spicy. Let's see, what are we looking at here, though?
Nick.
So it's South 3. Scores are pretty balanced, you know. Not all too balanced, but they're there. Jaffa's in the lead. Nico's, you know, pretty close on the tail. Toy Toy Chun. Yeah, Toy Toy Chun versus Toy Toy Dora 2.
Yeah, it seems like it. Nico staff can sumo this. Will end up sumoing a.
Nico can't sumo. They're locked out.
Oh crap! Yeah. Tanya. Wait, Tanya
Tanya
1K. Tanya 1K is shutting them out of their hand, unfortunately. Yeah. So. Oh, there's still 2 9-sos as well, so we could see a Hadaka Tanki here from. What is this?
Yeah.
Lund.
LMMD.
LMMD. Alright, yeah, we've got
LMMD's a UK player, aren't they?
I'll go look that up actually.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're a UK player. Actually, no, we've got 2 UK players here, right? Nico's also a UK.
Yeah.
Is Tanya on the they're on the New Zealand team as well?
Yeah, they're on the New Zealand team. Tanya 1K's on the New Zealand team, and LMMD is on Junk and Ron.
Lots of range with this this table here. So Jaffa, you know, making us proud. Australian Mahjong is not to be
trifled with. Wait, is Nico Star not in Australia? Oh, sorry, not
I was. Let us double check that. I was under the impression that they were.
Oh
UK.
shit!
Never seen the name before.
Oh shit!
No, they're on Itchy Richie fingers.
Oh, they do deal a 9-so, and they get a Tamahane out. Oh! So unfortunately, LMMD got a Tamahane out of their Toy Toy Dora 3. And Nico Star just deals into Tanya 1K for not Tanya 1K, but Reach Ipat's Pin Fudora for 12K. You know, at one point, where are we allowed to sue, right? If you call yourself Tanya 1K and you don't win a 1K hand, are you allowed to sue them for
Technically speaking, you can sue for anything. It's just whether or not you win the case.
Okay, should you win the case if you sue them? That's it.
Oh, hell yeah, false advertising.
Yeah, false advertising. Yeah.
I want my money back.
Yeah.
What a hand.
What a hand indeed.
What a hand to just tune into. We came in halfway through that.
You know, we were not to be trifled with. They wanted us to see the Atamahane.
Yeah, this is the power.
This is indeed the power. Alright, I guess we have to see what happens here.
Yeah. So I double checked my facts. Nikosar seems to be on Itchy Richie fingers, so they're probably Australian based. I've just never seen the name before.
I've definitely seen this name before. I thought they were last year's team league, but I guess I'm wrong.
Oh, really?
Well, their name sounds familiar, so they're either in last year's team league or they played a lot of tournaments. Alright, early Tempai here for Tanya 1K for an actual Tanya 1.5K. So it's still false advertising. You know. But yeah, waiting for the last 2 months. 2 8-sos are stranded in LMMD's hand.
Nico seems, you know, the hand is just really wants to go towards a Hamitsu, it feels like.
Can switch to a 5-mon 8-so Shabo if they really want to.
They're thinking about it, it looks like.
They're tempted. Or maybe they think they've got a weight improvement. Because it does look like a weight improvement, but it isn't one. Or did we disconnect? This feels like longer than 15 seconds. No, we didn't disconnect. Okay. Is Tanya...
Is there
Is it... Oh. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on right now, to be honest.
It's not much, yeah.
I mean, yeah, she's got an early Tempai waiting for the last 2 man. Okay, there we go. Now we got some action. Jaffa Orange going to Ishanten for Pinfu, Dora 1. Maybe Ricci if they do decide to take that way.
I feel like as Jaffa, if you've got Pinfu, you might actually be more likely to not reach.
Oh, they're gonna reach. They do decide to reach.
Oh, they do reach.
Oh, they do reach. Waiting for the 2-5 man. 2 left in the wall this time instead of, yeah. Oh, Tanya 1K instantly gives up their hand. Doesn't want to cut the 4-pin into the putts. Very good.
Yeah, if you deal into something.
Oh shit. Reach and putts Pinfu Dora 2. Reach putts Sumo Pinfu Dora 2. Ura 2 would be a Baimon. Ura 2 is a Baimon! Well, that'll clear the nasal passages.
I'm disgusted.
I like how I can't tell if like we came in just as the spice hits, or
if it was like this the entire time.
Yeah, if this was like this the entire time, it just ended up evening out everyone's scores, you know? Like when everyone wins so big that everyone ends up being on like 1,000 points, or like 1,000 points apart from each other or something like that. Well, holy crap. I mean, yeah, that's a all right, now it's a fight for second or third. It's not.
Oh, it might be a fight for second here.
Depends on what Nikosa's hand ends up being.
Yeah, it definitely develops. Depends on what it develops into.
Yeah. Okay, they are. Yeah, you could see like a Tanpin Sanshoku happening here very easily, or even like a Mintan Sanshoku. So
going for just a fast hand here.
Oh no! Wait. 8-man call from Nikosa.
I don't like that.
They're
No, I really don't like that.
They're gonna be.
There is
based on this. Yeah, they're taking your 4th place and they're sticking with it.
They're reducing losses. Like there is no combination of hands that end in a pawn 8-man and you out of 4th.
Khan, Dora 4, Tanya Sanshoku.
Yes, I guess.
Yeah, it's quite curious. Yeah, they're opening to cement their 4th place. That's yeah, but it seems like LMMD wants to win a hand, trying to go for a Chun Dora 1. Yeah, Chun Dora 1, hoping to. Oh, that's a interesting cut of the 6-0. Pawn from pawn 3-set from Jaffa Orange, waiting for the 5-8 man. There's a pawn of 8 man here, so you could actually get Chankan, which would be a spicy way to end the hand, even if it's only 2,000. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 weights left for Jaffa Orange. Tempai for LMMD, waiting for the 4-7 pin for Chundora 2.
That's Sanshoku. Oh wait, no, we drew the wrong way.
No. Well, no, we drew the wrong way. We don't have a meld in the Sozu. Tempai here for Nikosa, waiting for the 4-7 pin as well. Unfortunately, a Tamahane means that they cannot win if someone else cuts the 7 pin. But they can simulate. Pay cut from Tanya 1K. Again, not living up to Tanya 1K, going to end up with an 8K minimum hand. Waiting for nothing. Sorry. Ishanten. 6 pin does give Tanya 1K Tempai, waiting for the 4-7 pin. Waiting for the 4-7 pin for Paydora 3. So
I'd be holding my breath here. Like
alright. Ends with the Tanya.
Man, it's over, yeah.
Ends with the Tanya only. 2 Jaffa Orange, ending Jaffa Orange in 1st place. So we have Jaffa Orange in 1st place, Tanya 1K in 2nd place, LMMD in 3rd place, and Nikosa in 4th place. Are the spreadsheets updated? Yes, they are.
That was an alright. You know, as Tanya 1K, you definitely would have liked to win that, but you know, plus 0.7 is better than, you know, minus 0.7 or whatever.
Yep.
So yeah, that was an alright
result
for them.
So we do end today with we see here on the left the game we watched previous to this one. Cheese in first, Water in the Fire in first place, Uni Fan Club in second. Oh, sorry, no. AUNSW Wanderers and Powerpuff Boys jointly in second/third place, and Uni Fan Club in fourth place. In game 2, the only game we didn't catch an eye of, we do see Khan for Fun in first place. SA represent. Khan for Fun's your team, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I am very impressed.
SA represent. Dark Flame Cursed Totoro in second place. Tyler Dreaming in third place, and Long John Silver in fourth place. And the game we just watched, we have Atsuki first, Tanya Sensation in second, Junkin Rod in third, and Itchy Richie Fingers in fourth place. Before we head off, let's have a quick look at the rankings. So at the end of week 1, we do have Atsuki in first place. Hell yeah!
A little bias. That's a little bit of bias there.
I mean, it's my team, so there is a little bit of bias on my end at least. Tower Dreaming in second place, Dark Flame Cursed Totoro in third, Calm for Fun in fourth, Water and Fire in fifth, but it is notable that Water and the Fire started today dead 12th place. So
that's a fairly nice improvement.
Yep. Powerpuff Boys in sixth, AUNSW Wanderers in seventh, Uni Fan Club in 8th, Junk and Ron in 9th, Tanya Sensation in 10th, Long John Silver in 11th, and Itchy Richie Fingers in 12th place. I don't really think there's anything to comment. There's still way too much Mahjong to be played.
No, it's way too early to say anything. Yeah. Like, Atsuki have definitely made a statement. You can beat us down, but you better watch your back, as we will swing back. Is definitely the statement that's been made here. So very nice recovery there.
I feel like that's bigger from Water in the Fire when they went from 12.
Oh, sorry, Water in the Fire. Yeah. There's but yeah, there's also the fact that you definitely see the pack forming now as well. So that's going to be very interesting to keep an eye on.
But yeah, there's way too many weeks. Still 7 weeks of. What's 7 times 4? 28? Yeah, 28 Hanchans of the playoffs at the very least, and then scores get halved, and so on and so on and so on, and it just gets very it can get very intimate and very complex very quickly. So it's exciting to see what'll happen as the weeks go on. But yeah, other than that, I'm JKix.
I'm SBT.
Yeah, and we will see you guys next week where we have some more exciting Mahjong to be happening. Until then, see you guys next time.